Hello, welcome to Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian G. Lerner. I'm doing it from lying down today. I hope that's all right. So I thought I would talk about the Title 42 and how, all of the people trying to get in from the southern border have been returned and not even allowed to apply for asylum because of Title 42. Now, what Title 42 basically says is it's a regulation that permits the CDC to n- reject people from coming in the U.S. for health reasons. And of course, this was set in place because of COVID, and Trump put it in place and so forth. And now, come May, President Biden is going to take Title 42 off. So that means that there will not be able to be a mass rejection of people who are trying to get into the United States because Title 42 will no longer be in effect. Okay, so that's one thing. So specifically for the Ukrainians who have come to Mexico in the hopes of getting into the U.S. and have been turned away because of Title 42, come May, that won't exist. Now, I've had lots of consults and inquiries about the people from Ukraine. Why don't they just, apply for a B2 visitor visa to come? And there's been a lot that have been rejected, and they're not understanding why. So I want to go into that a little bit. First of all, a B2 visitor visa specifically says that you have to prove that you are going to return to your home country once you're done with your visit to the US. Now, just think about that. Someone coming from war-torn Ukraine will have zero ability to prove they're going back to their home country once they visit the US. They're escaping. They're trying to get out. So they have no intent to return, at least until the war's over, and things, get rebuilt. So a B2 is not the way to get back into to get to the U.S. What they could do is what's called a humanitarian parole. So, for humanitarian reasons, they can enter the U.S. if given the authorization, and they will be able to get here for a certain period of time. Now, back to Title 42. So, when one comes to the border, whether it's from Nicaragua, Guatemala, Ukraine, wherever it is, they will be able to state that they want to apply for asylum, and they will be able to get an audience basically in front of an asylum official who will then determine whether they have a bona fide asylum case. Now, if they do, then they're going to be put into detention. Now, I understand that after all the travels and everything, you don't want to be treated like a prisoner, but that's the procedure. And then in order to get out, you'll have to be bonded out. So you'll need to make the bond motions and so forth in order to get out. So, moral of the video today is you can apply for asylum come May without being rejected because of Title 42. That'll no longer be in effect here. If you're Ukrainian, don't apply for a B2 visitor visa. There's no way that's going to work. Try to apply for a humanitarian parole on an expedited basis. That might be the best way to go. Okay? If you like the video, click like, subscribe, and more on the coming weeks. Thanks.